How is it going, everybody? And welcome to Big Ultimate.
It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame. Yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad.
And this deck is built around big creatures creating big ultimates with our Ob Nixilis. And upfront, this deck went through a lot of changes, a lot of different possibilities. I had Magda Jesper Sentinel combo at the beginning. I also had here Kakazan in the main board at the beginning, and then it went through some changes and I finished up with this list, but I want to describe some core pieces and some core synergies. So of course this is in the main idea a fighting rig deck, and yes, I haven't stopped experimenting with this card. There is still amazing stuff to do with it, but fight rigging is just such a let's say not only complex card, but also gives you so many possibilities, because I also try to make a modified deck with fight rigging, and we basically try to hit our Valkis, our Ob Nixilis or our Ziatoras. We can also hit our Jessica Chariot if you want to, with our fight rigging. How do we do that? Of course with Shakedown Heavy, and I crafted all of them. I don't know why Arena don't want to give me them. After, I don't know, 150 packs opening, I had only one, so I need to craft 3 of them, but it was worth it. I think Shakedown Heavy will definitely define in the future a little bit more.
What is this?
Especially in these matchups where you want to go longer games, and I think we are going there in the new standard. We are going to play longer than turn 5, turn 6, turn 7. Let's check out what possibilities we have to trigger our fighting rigging on turn 4. So first off, of course, Shakedown Heavy. And here I recommend usually always play fight rigging first and then Shakedown Heavy second, because otherwise, if opponent has maybe some sorcery speed removals or some exile spells, how they often do, for example, Boros and Mono White, they have only the creatures to interact with, so they can do it only on their turn. It's really difficult to deal with fight rigging. They literally need to hit Skyclave Apparition from the top to deal with it, but usually they don't use it against fighting rig. But yeah, this is why I recommend to play first fighting rig, then Shakedown Heavy. And then we have here Security Rhox. It's a creature that I was, let's say, the creature took my attention after the video that LegendVD brought out. You saw maybe where he played this creature on turn 2 as a, I think like 7/6 or something. Anyway, a really cool video. Check it out. Legend is an amazing brewer, amazing builder. I'm really big fan of him. But this creature also allows us to trigger our fighting rig on turn 4 in case if we have, for example, Kalain. If we have Kalain on the board, and this is really easy to achievable, if we have, for example, Goldhound into Kalain, then turn 3 we can play, for example, fight rigging, and then we can play Rhox. Even if you don't have the requirements for this double treasure, right? You can play it only with one treasure. It will be a 6/5 entering the battlefield because of Kalain, and then you put a counter with a fighting rig. So these 6 creatures are basically here to trigger our fighting rig on turn 4, and this happens more often than not. Other things that we can do really broken is with our Ob Nixilis. Of course, you know most likely this combo already with Jessica Chariot to copy the token of the Ob Nix. And what really fun with it is that the loyalty ability stays of the token that was previously casted. So if you copy your Jessica Chariot and your Ob Nix was something like an 8 loyalty planeswalker, as you saw it in the clip, then you will create another 8 loyalty planeswalker and can go for -7 again, or for yourself or for the face of opponent. And this makes this deck just really interesting and really cool to play. And this deck has a lot of micromanagement and micro synergies. You saw here maybe also Ziatora. I will tell you in the breakdown part other creatures that I also tried here instead of Ziatora, but Ziatora has here synergies not only with treasures, because when we flank the creature into opponent's face or maybe kill some other creatures that we need to get rid of, then Ziatora creates 3 treasure tokens. 3 treasure tokens can be used with the Facebreaker. Very easy to gain card advantage, because with treasures we can exile them and get some more advantage. Then another small synergy, and then we are gonna go and jump straight to gameplay, is the Professional Facebreaker with Goldhound. This synergy is really often common possible, because if you play Goldhound and you have Facebreaker, if you attack in the following turn, you will create 2 treasure tokens instead of 1, because the first strike damage will be applied first and then the regular damage from the Facebreaker or, for example, Kalain, and then you will create an additional treasure token. This way you can ramp yourself on turn 4 in a really big place, let's say, for example, like Ziatora or something else, right? So this is just a really cool synergy deck. And then, of course, we need some removal. This is why I have 4 Bloodshift Thirst here inside. At the beginning, I had 0 removal in the deck, but there is barely a deck in Standard that will work reliably for you without any sort of removal. And this is basically our removal. Bloodshift Thirst, early remover, not to die to early pressure, and Ziatora, late game removal, to just fling the creatures that you have in opponent's creatures and then maybe enable this way some attacks or some plays. Yeah, otherwise, guys, on this spot, thank you very much for your time. Consider to support my channel, subscribe, it will mean me really much, and without further ado, let's go straight into the gameplay. And here we have our first opponent, Grain 2. Let's see how we can ultimate against him. What do I think about this hand? Actually okay, right? Actually okay, so let's keep it. Let's open up with the Bugbear. We will see what we draw from there, but this allows us to play Kalain on 2, and if we draw an untapped source, we can play Professional Facebreaker on 3 and see from there. Otherwise, we will see. My opponent takes time.
That will take time.
You don't have time.
Oh, Guest, okay. Guest means nothing good, but that's okay. And let's do it like this, so he cannot play turn 3 lowly. This will help us a little bit, I think. I hope this is not a misplay or mistake. But let's see if this will slow down my opponent far enough. Okay. You can take my Hydra. Currently, I'm not looking to cast it or to play it. Or literally bring me nothing. Okay. No lands. Very nice. My opponent is a sacrifice discard deck. Okay. Sure. In this case, it was good that we destroyed the Ghast. This will slow him a little bit down. Shakedown Heavy. That's a nice draw. Definitely a nice draw. My turn. Okay, here we have our green source. Let's go and see what we're gonna fight trick here. Nothing special. Let's take another Kalain, because most likely my opponent will invoke Despairos. And we're gonna take the hit from the Shakedown Heavy. We're gonna take the hit from the Heavy. So he's not untapped also, because then he cannot block when I'm attacking. And from there we're gonna see. So my opponent is currently... He has enough lands, right? He should have enough lands. So the best play, I think, will be for my opponent is Field of Runes. My lands. But okay. Sure. Sacrifice Kalain. Sacrifice Fighting Rick. And then let's see if my opponent... Yep, he's attacking. To draw a card. Want to draw a card? No. I will take the 6 as a big boy. My turn. Okay, our own Shakedown Heavy. Sure. But I think I'm gonna play first Facebreaker and go in with the Valki. Okay, opponent let me create a treasure. This is good. Now let's see what my opponent does. Problem is when he plays Tigrit that I can decline. I cannot sacrifice with Ob Nix. Sure, my friend. Do that. Pam, pam, pam. Okay, here's the Tigret. My turn. So the problem is now, if I sacrifice a creature, Tigret will take it over, right? So let's activate you, see what we're gonna hit from the top. Jessica, okay. Let's play you and let's play Jessica from the top. And then we are good to go. Let's see how my opponent wants to attack here. Okay, sure. I'm gonna sacrifice a kitty. So what now, my friend? Okay. Take action. Then we're gonna through the Chariot with you and you. Resolve. And double block the Tigret. My opponent most likely will kill Valki. Okay. How are we gonna do that now? I think... What do I think? Crew you two. Go in. Create a token. Opponent can put heavy in the way. Yup, okay. And then we're gonna play you. Kicked. And we sacrifice Chariot. I hope this is not a misplay, but... I think this is the best I can do here.
Just obedience. You work for me now, runt.
Let's see. Maybe we need his life if opponent draw another Invoke Despair.
Punishment is my entertainment.
If opponent hit another Despair, yeah. Oh. Okay. Devil, take care of heavy. And from here, tap land. Okay, very nice. Then let's plus this one. This could be a really close game, huh?
Mercy.
Minus on you.
Shake down the locals.
Let's see what we hit. Another Ob Nix and Rhox. I don't really care about another Ob Nix, to be honest. So let's take the Rhox, let's put a counter here. Next turn we're gonna see. So now still my opponent cannot kill me with Invoke. Okay, Lantern, sure. Sure, my friend. Okay, opponent does nothing. Let's play the land out. Let's play the heavy. I can discard a card. Then we can minus here. Plus here.
Oh, I have a job for you.
My opponent is thinking if he wants to... We put here on you. You think opponent is sitting on another mid hook? No, most likely. Let's do it. Sacrifice you on the face. On the face, my friends, on the face. Oh, this could be a really close game, huh? A really close game. Another shakedown, sure. Sure. Inquisition expert, okay. Goldhound. Okay, so let's create first a token. Then let's blast this.
Your punishment
And
is my entertainment.
where do I put it? I think I put it here, right? I think so. Next. Opponent says sacrifice. No. 1, 2. Do I go with the 5-4? Yeah, sure. 3. Let's see if opponent let me draw or opponent double blocks. Okay, opponent let me draw. Next. Okay. Sure, my friend. You have deadly dispute? Looks like it. Another rainbow despair. Drawn. I knew that. And Shakedown Heavy is down. Resolve. We play Goldhound. Just in case my opponent will try to force me to sacrifice too much. We can sacrifice you in the face. In the face, my friend. And I'm not gonna play the other Goldhound because my opponent can have another mid hook. I wanna play around it. Oh, guess, okay. Guess is okay. We're gonna discard a card. You can untap it, do it again. Yes. Resolve. Sacrifice here. And nothing else? Okay. Opponent can one time untap and tap again. Let's plus this one first. Right? Yeah.
Pleasure doing business.
Then I have the possibility to play you for red, activate the land. And let's go in for one most likely, if opponent gives me another card draw with heavy. Another card draw with heavy. And untap it. Here we go. Okay. Oh, another deadly dispute. Okay. Sure. Sure, my friend. Sure. Okay. Still for mana open. I thought that he will be maybe minusing... Oh, now he goes for it. Okay, this literally allows me to play Kalain, right? This is very nice of my opponent. Red, black, we have almost all colors covered, right? Yeah. Let's go for one more red. Then we're gonna plus here, because now we can play Kalain, otherwise I thought maybe to minus it. And now I think if we draw the dragon, we can fling the heavy into face for my opponent. And from there we're gonna see. My opponent definitely a lot of mana, 9 mana, huh? 10. and with the Treasure. So there are possibilities there. Okay, hug the Mauling, sure. This tells me that my opponent maybe don't even has... how you call it? Enrica, okay. Something else? Cool addition, by the way, Enrica. Each player sacrifice a creature, sure. I'm gonna sacrifice you. You will not be able to attack anyway. And then we're gonna see. I think I can even decline now, no? Let's decline it once. Cannot relent. My opponent cannot discard anything.
Pleasure doing
Let's go in.
business with you.
Oof, down. 3 plus 3 is 6, right? This is 3, and if she's transformed, she's 3. This will be 6. I'm dead in this case. Oh no, we need to plus anyway, so that he also cannot play underdog, right?
Your punishment is my
Yep. Oh, really close game, bros. Really close game against green. My opponent will force to sacrifice something. I will sacrifice a Treasure most likely. Well, I will do that too. You need this 3 life. The point is now if he attacks, he is open on the way back, right, with the Gold Hound. So, yeah, go for the Planeswalker. Why for him? Why for him? Ah, okay, yeah, sure. Sure, my friend, sure.
My revenge will be cruel and painful.
Okay. And you can discard my land. Oof. Is this game? No, this is not game. He can block with the land, right? I can sacrifice a Treasure if I need to, if I want to. Oh, this is game. This is definitely game. This is a game, and this is a good game. It's a good game. Resolve, decline. Resolve. Let's go in. And this is a amazing game. Oof! What a game! What a game! Grain, thank you. Wow, great game. Didn't even give me the GG. Wow, amazing first game, huh? Let's go next. We are ready for the second game against Shun. Ah, this game was really close, huh? The last one. Really close game. We go first. Not a big fan of this hand, to be honest. I don't like Valki in the opening. I don't like 2 heavies. And Chariot. We're gonna mulligan this. This is better. We have here some nice little combos here. So let's bottom you. Let's pay you. The nice little combo is with Facebreaker, Gold Hound, and a creature without first strike will make us 2 treasures. We don't have the mana for the painter, for the Kalain. But I can play Kalain, and with the treasure Kalain creates, I can play Gold Hound. Right, and next turn I play the Facebreaker. I think this is the best play. Kalain with the treasure it's creating, I play the Gold Hound. And next turn the Face Breaker should create us 2 treasures. These treasures we can utilize to play some cards. Opponent is Rakdos so far, no, it's JUND, I think. JUND, it's JUND. Okay, interesting. Then let's go here for green. Go here for Face Breaker. Create 1 treasure. Next turn we're gonna see. Opponent has maybe more removal for the face. Yes! Sean! He didn't have an answer for Face Breaker. Very nice. Let's go next. Oh, that was fast. Against Noob Chavez. Noob Chavez. Third game, I think. And we go first. I always like to go first here. So let's skip it. Let's skip it. First black, then red, then Kalain. And then let's see if we have another treasure. We can maybe also play Rhox. Out of time. Otherwise, Rhox on turn 4 is also no shame. No shame, especially if you have Kalain on the board, and this is why she is so strongly present in our deck. He comes in as a 6/5, right? Because even if you don't spend the double treasures to cast him, you spend the treasure from Kalain. With Kalain, the creatures comes with an additional counter on it, and this makes it way more, let's say, accessible, way more powerful. It's similar to Shakedown Heavy, right? The Heavy can come for 3 mana as a 6/4. This dude can come even for 2 mana as a 7/6, I think, right? Yeah, with 2 treasures. So, or for 4 mana as a 5/4, or in this case, in our case, it will be a 4 mana 6/5. So, this is, I think, a really nice inclusion. Nope, Javis, please play your game. His ghost is not even here. I think he's not here. By the way, since the update was today for me. This is today's Thursday. Since the update, I had on mobile, especially on mobile, a lot of crashes. And this is something really weird. Also, one game I had on mobile that was super weird. Ooh, okay. That when I queued into the game, I changed the deck, but from this quick menu, you know that there's like 3 or 4 last played modes, and there is like like standard and my usually played deck, and then if you click on the deck, you can change the deck and then queue for this queue. So I changed the deck, and there was standing like standard ranked. Then I clicked on play the game, and I was in Alchemy. Like literally, I played against some of the new Alchemy cards. First, I was like, what? What? There was this white 1 mana white removal exile spell for something with this Alchemy sign 2022 or something. I was like, how is happening? And then I went out. When the game was finished, I lost. Obviously, I played against I think Celestia Angels with Coco, or no, it was another game. What did I play? Anyway, something with white, and I lost this game. Okay, my opponent looks like not here. Okay, this is super fun, my friend, super fun. I don't know why, but this is super fun. This is a terrible hit. Opponent is Boros Aggro, but I don't know, he don't draw another land, or what happened here? You see, I don't know what to do with this sort of games, right? I'm sitting down, I'm spending time, I'm recording, so also I'm maybe telling you some interesting stuff, or help you. He's here, you see? I don't know, was he a little bit annoyed? Okay, another land is not super helpful. I can try to cycle the land, right? Yeah, sure, let's play you as a 6 something. Let's go here. Don't need to put the counters here now, don't need Kalain here now. Maybe my opponent has some removal here. Okay, Bloodthirsty Adversary will not come through the rocks, but maybe my opponent has play with fire. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. So let's show some dominance. Then it will be over, yeah. Noob Shavas. I don't know what was happening there, but let's go next. And here we are with our next game against Nene Maluko. Nene Maluko. Maybe something like this. What do I think about this hand? It's a really weird hand, to be honest. Sure, let's keep it. Let's play you as my only red source. Play the Gold Hound. Maybe we can ramp into something up front. Gold Hound. And then black. Let's see what we draw. I hope we draw some. Jesus, no. Okay. This is not what we need to draw. I have only 2 of them in the deck. Two of Ziatora. By the way, amazing card. Amazing JUND colored dragon. Whoa. Okay, this is not cool at all. My opponent has Vanishing Verse, right? No need to play Esika Chariot here, I think. He's gonna Vanishing Verse now. No? This will be a crazy waste. Crazy waste if you would just Vanishing Verse and Gold Hound. Are you Angels? Yes, he is Angels. Okay. Sure. So what are we doing about... What are we doing about the Vanishing Verse? Shakedown Heavy? I think then he's gonna use the Vanishing Verse on Shakedown Heavy, right? The question is always, what am I happy with Vanishing Verse? I think in this case Chariot, right? We should use the Vanishing Verse on Chariot, because this way I can play next turn Shakedown Heavy, for example, use it for crewing my Chariot. He's gonna wait with the Vanishing Verse until I crew it. It's okay. Sure. Okay, game gives me another land. Let's go here for another red source. Not gonna play Ziatora right now, right here. Okay, opponent holds Vanishing Verse, obviously. Like it was from the second turn, it was clear that you are holding Vanishing Verse. Now he's most likely using it against Chariot. No? Okay. Sure. Let's create another 2-2. 2-2. Or maybe it's the land that hits for 4. The El Ganjo. El Ganjo. What? What? There's angel players? What the hell? You see, he has Vanishing Verse, but he's confusing me. Bro, what are you doing? What are you doing? Lisa, sure, play your Lisa. What the hell? What was that? Somebody explain to me, please. Somebody explain to me what was that. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I'm not looking to crew Jessica, to be honest. Let's attack with Shakedown. Let's see what my opponent's gonna do. What the hell is going on here? Jesus. Oh, okay. Facebreaker is good. So in this case, I should play Facebreaker and see what I have on top. Sure, right? Let's do it. I think currently this is not so scary. No, but I already played my land. Because of this, I am not gonna use the Facebreaker, because just in case we draw land from the top, we can sacrifice a Gold Hound, by the way, if you're wondering what trashes do I have. Gold Hound is also a trasher. Okay, you wanna attack with something? With Lisa, okay, gain your 4 life. And then? What you gonna do after that? Meat hook for 4? No? Okay. Why are you keeping so much? Why are you keeping so much? Let's see. Okay, another call out, sure. We can repeat the process now. At least we filter out the trash rolls, right? At least we filter out some trash rolls. Ooh, ooh. How about me killing Lisa? Would you like that? Yeah, he likes it. Okay, looks like he likes it. Then let's go. 1, 2. Vanishing. If you use Vanishing Verse, please use the Vanishing Verse now on Esika Chariot. I could have also Snakeskin Veil or Atamia Safekeeping in my hand if it becomes a creature. Bro. Yes, thank you. Good girl. Good boy. Or whatever you are. Whatever gender you identify yourself. You did it good this time. Oh, this is how you are, huh? Okay, okay, sure. Sure. Minus it. Everything else will be nonsense.
My judgment is final.
Don't tell me he gonna let me draw. That will be fun, huh? That will be fun if you say, okay, draw a kite. Draw a kite, bro. Draw a kite. So now it's time. The time to see what we're gonna hit here.
Show them how we greet
Shakedown Heavy is not what I wanted to hit. But it's okay. I mean, theoretically, no. Sacrifice you. Heal you.
to wandering.
I played already my land, right? I forgot that I create 3 trashes. Sure. There is nothing I can hit on instant speed. We don't have instant speed interaction here. Oh, you mill your Valkyrie, huh? You mill your Righteous Valkyrie. Take it back to your hand and replay it, bro. Take it back to your hand. Oh, he takes... Okay, sure. Ooh. Ooh, this is not good. Not good, my friend. Jeez. Okay, let's start. Let's start a party. Okay. See next. Oh, this is a good hit. This is a good hit. Oh, this is much a better hit, huh? Ouch, bro. Ouch, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is popping off now. This is popping off. Valki, come here to rescue. Next. Not X. Valki, exile you. Mine. Shakedown Heavy. Play. Shakedown Heavy. Die. Kill you. This is it? Yeah. Mine. I love how Tibalt is such a troll planeswalker. Oh, Nene Maluko. I'm sorry, my friend. I'm sorry. We can grind you. Oh, 1 game away, guys. Let's do it. Let's do it together. Let's do it together. And here we are ready for our diamond game against D3, F3, C7, or as the young people say, the vessel.
Young people.
Huh? Okay. Jesus, I go first. I mean, it has potential if it's not an aggro deck. If it's an aggro deck, it has no potential at all. So let's hope it's not an aggro deck, even if best of 1 is more aggro dominated. But we're gonna see. No, red mana! Don't play your red mana! Let's go for green. Next turn, most likely Ob Nix. It's Boros aggro. Scheiße. Scheiße, scheiße. No, no, it's not Boros aggro, it's something else. Yes, yes. Facebreaker. You're a Boros Magecraft deck. I know, bro, I know. Boros Magecraft, huh? Ouch. Opponent, oh, very good. Nice curve. Just turn 1, you missed maybe something like Kakazan. Kumano faces Kakazan. No, of course I cannot block you, bro. There's a lot of damage. Nice curve, I like it. So now we are gonna play you. I can be... Am I dead next turn? I think I'm dead next turn, huh? So smarter will be here to take another fighting rig. More value you get out of Jessica. But for interaction, I don't have so much interaction, so I think something like Bloodshift Thirst will be better. But let's go with Jessica. Yeah, bro. Tranquilo, my friend, tranquilo. I cannot attack, sorry. This will be a 6/6 next turn with trample and double strike. Okay. So my opponent do not want to kill. Wow. Wow. No, no blocks. Okay. Okay. Scheiße. Scheiße, scheiße, scheiße. Let's do it like this. Can I get out of this? Yeah, tranquilo. I'm thinking. I can get out of this like this, right? Then I'm gonna attack. Then I'm gonna play you. Kicked. Autopay. With you. No. Yeah.
I'm gonna remake this town in my
Okay, opponent gives me a GG. Sure.
pleasure doing business with you.
Sure, sure.
Defy me, and
And?
you'll lose everything.
Sure. Ay. What is this? What is this behavior, my friend? Here, GG me the whole time. Sure, sure. Connive, my friend, connive. Connive, my friend. So maybe Bloodshift Thirst would have been a more effective hit, right? Bloodshift Thirst would have been a more effective hit. Good game, yeah, good game. There is no chances I can take away so much damage. But yeah, Bloodshift Thirst would have definitely been a better hit from the top. With a fighting rig, but it happens. It happens! Should we go another one? I don't think so. Now I need to win 2 to get to the diamond. This is the sad part about one-time losing. But yeah, I think this is so far it. Let's go to a short breakdown and then we're gonna finish it out, my friends. And here we are with the breakdown part. So far so good. I mean, this deck does what I wanted it to do, and this is casting a lot of broken things, but also grind the game out if we need to. Sadly, we didn't reach the diamond here, but yeah, it happens sometimes. As I said, sometimes you win, sometimes the opponent wins. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. How was it? Sometimes you lose, sometimes your opponent wins. That's I think a line from some movie or something. Doesn't matter. So, first the big question, would I recommend to craft this deck? No. If you're an average player, don't craft this deck. This deck requires a lot of planning in front, but also the performance of this deck is so la la. It's like average, a little bit over average, but from fun factor, if you have some of these cards, definitely the key pieces here, let me show you the key pieces is here, 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 this is here, here, this is the key pieces. Those are the key pieces of the deck around, or of the thinking of the deck. And around this one, you can build a lot of different stuff. So let's say you can cut all these cards and you can build something totally different in JUND coloration that utilizes also some broken things. For example, I tried Toxrill reanimation with Fighting Rick. Really fun, really cool, but I wanted to show you a little bit Ziatora. This is why Toxrill didn't made it into the deck, but Toxrill, I don't know why, some cards has a really high hit rate with Fighting Rick. If you put 2 times Toxrill in instead of Ziatora, you hit with the Fighting Rick in 3 out of 4 games Toxrill. And this is super fun if you can play Toxrill on turn 4. Yeah, just really amazing. What I also really love, sadly we didn't saw it in the gameplay part, but in deck testing I had it often, that you can copy the Ob Nix with Jessica Chariot, and the copy of the token of the Ob Nix comes as a loyalty as it was previously cast. So sometimes you can cast your Ob Nix, for example, with the Rhox for like an 8 loyalty and instantly -7, right? So then from there on, every time you attack with Jessica Chariot, you create a copy of an 8 loyalty Ob Nix. So you can instantly -7 again. This is just broken. Usually opponent concedes. I think in the beginning of the game you saw the clip where this happened because yeah, what do you want to do? Every turn you can drain your opponent for literally 7, and at the beginning you drain the opponent for 14 because you have one of them -7. You drain the opponent, give them 7 cards, who cares? And then you copy it with Jessica Chariot. It can be in the following turn, right? Copy it with the Jessica Chariot and boom, another one with -7, so you instantly dealt 14 damage to your opponent. Difficult to set up, but really fun when it happens. Yeah, Ziatora, I think it's cool. It's cool, as I said. Toxrill is here definitely. Also something really interesting. I also tried this 6 mana demon that says sacrifice a creature and then create another demon, 6/6 flying demon. I tried it with this 3 mana enchantment that is in JUND coloration, but it was very inconsistent. It was really sloppy. What I like here is also the Face Breaker as a card draw addition. You saw it maybe with our Goldhound, but also with the treasure creation from our Kalain. We can copy also the treasure with our Jessica Chariot, and Face Breaker plus Goldhound is really good because Goldhound creates first a treasure token, and then when Face Breaker, for example, connects, he also creates a treasure token, so it's 2 treasure token in 1. And a small hidden synergy, you saw it in the game Ziatora, when you sacrifice you create 3 treasure tokens, so there you have the treasures to take over with the Face Breaker if you need to. And it's not, how you call it, it's not a tap ability, so you don't need to tap the creature to do it. You can instantly, if you have the treasures, play Face Breaker, click on the Face Breaker and start exiling cards from the top and using them if you need to. So this is maybe also something for the late game to consider. But as I said, this deck is for an experienced player, really good. You can have fun with it, but also you can win some games. I think I'm right now about 55-56% win rate after about 20 games with it, and yeah, it performs good. But I think some plays that I had also were yeah, really decisive in some manner. What sort of things you play? You saw maybe the last game I lost with the Fighting Rick. I should have taken Bloodship Thirst, because it was opponent played a Magecraft deck, and usually they have struggles to hit the creatures, and he had a really powerful creature to be able to play Angelic Fire and everything. This is why it will be smarter for me to take Bloodship Thirst in this case, in the last game, if you remember, to kill this creature. This way, because I didn't took and because I went for the value play with Jessica and was hoping that my opponent maybe made another mistake, I just misplayed. I just played bad. And this can happen pretty often with this deck. Like decisions count towards your outcome of the game really much, like really much. Do you play like Rhox for 2 mana, or do you play him maybe for 3 mana plus using the Kalain's Treasure? Will you need it later? What can you hit from the top that it can be really powerful, right? Like this sort of micromanagement makes this deck really interesting to play, but also a little bit complicated or too complicated for an average player to play. But otherwise, yeah, I enjoyed this deck. It was a blast, it was a fun, and I will definitely revisit it with a little bit more of changes. I think I will not. Yeah, I wanna try this deck without Jessica Chariot, to be honest. I know this combo with Ob Nixilis is really powerful, but I would like to replace Jessica Chariot with something else, because at first I'm a little bit tired of her, and second I would like to experiment with some other cards in JUND colorations. This is why, maybe for the future. Yeah, otherwise I hope you enjoyed, I hope you like it, and yeah, I hope to see you in the next one. Ciao!